Yo, what's good? It's your boy Jason here, back with another episode of Heart and Soul. If you checked out my last video, like I said, I got a new sneaker review for you guys. Also got a special guest this episode for you guys too. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the sneakers. Got the white and metallic Air Jordan 5s that came out April 4th, 2015. It took me a minute to get them, but I got them. Pretty much simple shoe, not much to it. Got all white tumble leather on the upper. Got the 3M tongue that we normally see on the 5s. Got the black Jumpman right there on the tongue and on the heel. And then we also got the 23 right there showing those metallic accents with the metallic flames right there too on the midsole. If you know me, you know 5s are like one of my favorite sneakers. So, it's definitely cool to have them. Especially with the black metallic 5s being my favorite sneaker of all time. So having the white ones, it's real dope too. I wish they would have put the black speckles in the flames too, just like they have on the black metallic 5s. But, overall still a dope sneaker. Other criticism I would have is like the quality on them is not too good. Um, as you can see, that tumble leather doesn't really cross over to that toe box like I would want it to. I always stress that the Laney 5s are like one of the best quality 5s that I own. So, I like to see quality like this on all 5s, especially when they use the tumble leather. The cool thing about the sneaker though, it almost came out exactly 15 years from when it originally came out back in July 1st, 2000. So that was real cool, and they kept it pretty much original, pretty much real close to the original. Got the tumble leather and everything, just like the original ones. And they also released them as a low version for women only though back in 2007. So it's real cool to see them drop again, and with that first retro and giving sneakerheads a chance to get on them if they couldn't back in 2000, or even if they weren't into the sneaker game back in 2000. So they get that opportunity to you know to get a pair of dope sneakers. Um, Also, one other thing I thought that was real cool is that they put the Air Jordan stamp right there upside down. Most of the times you see them on 5s and 4s, and it's usually right side up for the person wearing the sneaker. But I looked up why they have it upside down. It's because like back in the 80s, people would wear them, where the shoes with no laces and just have the tongue flat down, so it would have the Air Jordan right side up. So I thought that was real cool to see them put that on this sneaker, especially with it being the first retro since 2000. So I thought that was real cool. But that's pretty much it to the sneaker. Like I said, it's not much to it, but it's still overall with the quality and everything, it's still a pretty good sneaker. So if you can get it, especially for a good price, I would definitely go out and get it. It's a good sneaker for the summer and everything like that. Could go with anybody's wardrobe and stuff like that. But like I told you guys, I got a special guest for this episode, so I'm bringing him over here right now. It's my man Mac. So if you've been checking out any of my most recent videos, he's the one that's been supplying me with that dope music for the intro and the outro. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring him in. Alright, so like it's my man Mac. So you just go ahead, let him know who you are.
All
People
right.
don't know you.
Hello everyone. My name is Mac. Also oftenly called Mack the 3rd on Instagram. Any videos you see me shoot, I will be named Mack the 3rd. Yeah, I'm a producer, rapper. I do everything, man. Like anything you can think of, anything creative, I do. So,
Alright, that's what's up, man. So what got you into music? Like as a listener and like creating music too.
well, I feel like everybody always had that point to where they wanted to be like a little rapper,
Yeah.
when they were young. So I always listened to music. My parents, they were in the oldies and things like that, like all kinds of music. So I
Right.
think that's where I got my like my taste in music. But I really didn't start like making my like trying to make my own music until like I was 9. Uh, I went
Yeah.
to I went to a studio with one of my dad's friends, and like that it just blew my mind because I thought like you had to go into this big building, but we were just in their house and they had like a legit studio.
Yeah.
So
That's still young though. Like nine
yeah,
years
9 years
old.
old. Yeah, so I have to say I really didn't get serious with like, okay, I want to make this a career. I didn't get serious to about what, 17?
Okay.
Yeah, 17.
That's a pretty good age though, cause like you still like finding yourself and you could like express yourself more, like you know.
Yeah.
So like, what do you like your biggest influences, like music wise?
Well, I can't really say, I don't really pay attention to genre as far as when I'm making music. So, but who really got me into seeing music like that would be Donald Glover,
Okay.
you know, Childish
Yeah,
Gambino.
yeah,
You got Kanye West,
definitely.
folks like that that make, you know, it's still hip hop, but it's not the, you know, the regular hip hop you would
Or
hear
yeah,
on a regular
just
day.
like don't want to be in that box, like
Yeah.
a rapper.
Hmm.
Cool. All right. So you said you not only rap but you make beats too.
Yeah.
So like, which one you feel is more difficult?
Um. Well, as far as the creative process is going, it's easier to make beats because when I'm scrolling through my library of my drum kits or any
Yeah,
kind of sound kit, I will find a sound, and it's like I have to use that sound.
yeah.
So that's really like it's so easy to find a motivation just like that when you find like a sound that you really really like.
So like, I know like artists like J Cole and Kanye, like they sample a lot,
Hmm.
and like that's like how you could tell. You could tell. You could hear their influences because like they sample them a lot.
Yeah,
Like, do you do that too?
yeah, I sample a lot.
Yeah,
That's actually when I talk to people, they be like, "It's so hard to sample," and I'm like, "Really?" Like, that's just what I do, you know. So yeah,
hey, maybe it's just like a special gift or something like
it
that.
might be, man. It feels so much more comfortable when you already got the things in line. All you got
Yeah,
to do is chop and rearrange.
is that
However,
something like you feel like you would want to get out of? Like, be more like
um,
straight
yeah,
you, or just like,
because I'm to the point in sampling where I feel guilty about it
uh,
because it's so easy.
yeah,
So I eventually I'm gonna have to, you know, start producing more beats in which I create the own melody and stuff
whatever.
like that. So
Um, well, I guess you kind of pretty much touched on that too. Like, I was about to say, like, which one do you like more?
sampling or
Well, not like making beats or rapping.
oh
Like, I know you said making beats is easier, but like, you know, some people like the whole wordplay part more than just
yeah
like,
yeah I it's so hard to choose honestly, but I would say making beats right now would be like what I'm aiming toward more towards.
okay,
But I'm most definitely always gonna you know, write my own lyrics and, you know, drop a track here and there
yeah,
until, you know, I decide to release a full project.
yeah, definitely. So like, you know, being it's like a sneaker vlog,
Hmm.
since like you know we touch on fashion and everything like that, and like music and fashion, both ways to like express yourself, like your own creativity, like the way you're feeling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, how would you say you do that as far as fashion? You know, besides music,
As far as
or
fashion,
just like your whole, just like
oh,
your physical image, just like you know.
yeah. Um, my physical image, really what I do whenever I'm thinking about wearing something, I don't think about like how would somebody else, you know, feel about how I'm wearing something, you
Yeah,
know. I try to just express myself as much as possible and really just wear whatever I want to wear. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy, like you know, just wear
you ain't gonna do no young
something
thug,
outrageous. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear a skirt one day,
right?
but you know, I'm still gonna express myself. You know, just like how I feel, what's right, and you know, what's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. You know.
It's like as a sneakerhead, I pretty much get dressed from like the feet up.
Hmm.
Like how you get dressed? You say feet up too?
Uh, I re- I want to say feet up because it's so hard to match with your
Yeah,
shoes all the time. So yeah, I start off with like, you know, I want to wear these shoes today, and then I just rearrange my wardrobe to that.
that's
Yeah,
uh, that's how I try to do too. It's like especially like when like you got different sneakers like the same color.
yeah, man.
It's
I hate that. It
like
was one point in my life I had like five pairs of red and black shoes, and the only thing I could wear is like either a Jordan jersey or a Levi shirt, you know, the reds.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that, man.
What would you say like your favorite sneakers are? 'Cause I feel like that could
Mm,
tell a lot about a person too.
yeah, my favorite sneakers. Do I have to own them?
Nah.
Okay, my favorite sneakers of all time are the Air Jordan Retro 3s because it's a very complex design, but it's not, too out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so um, I've had a couple pair. I only have one now because
Oh,
when I was younger when I had the other ones. But yeah,
oh,
those
okay.
are
I thought you like sold them or something and traded
oh
them.
nah man. If I every time I come across some threes, I'm not selling them. I'm definitely keeping those. But yeah, those are my favorite pair of
Which one is
shoes.
the black, the white?
Um,
Doesn't matter.
it don't even matter. But I really want a pair of the black ones, the cement ones.
Yeah, black
Yeah,
cement.
the
Yeah.
black cement. Yeah, I really want a pair of those.
No, it's cool that you said that. Like they're complex, but they're not too complex.
Hmm.
Cause like when Tinker Hatfield was designing the sneaker, like Jordan was like, I want animal print on my sneaker.
Yeah,
And like, cause like everybody was into animal print being flashy and stuff like that. So like
yeah,
instead of like taking that like real common route of like throwing like some cheetah print or something on there, like he
yeah,
put elephant print on there.
yeah.
So like
So
who puts elephant print on sneakers? Like when you hear, let me get some animal
animal
print on my
print.
sneaker.
Yeah, I would have been thinking cheetah print.
Yeah,
Like
tiger
already.
print or something like that. And it's like it was like way out there, like
I think that
especially
was
back in like '88. It's like
yeah, but that was pretty cool.
yeah, that was a real creative thing to do.
And that's honestly like my favorite part about the threes, the cement.
Yeah,
Yeah, the elephant print.
yeah, especially like it's cool like seeing it like go from the threes to like seeing it on a bunch of different sneakers now. Like,
Yeah,
they did the 5 Lab 3s and then seeing it on the Spizikes and all the other different Jordans. Like, you just see it everywhere now.
yeah. I'm just realizing like the threes are a total game changer. They
Yeah,
really were. So
especially since like as far as like in the sports world too, because that's the sneaker like that Jordan did the Jumpman in.
hmm
So it's like now like without those sneakers, well we probably would still have the Jumpman, but you know
all the sneakers would kind of look the same because before that, all the sneakers look the same.
yeah
To me, not just Jordan, but like all sneakers. Period.
yeah
Athletic
true
shoes. Yeah.
yeah like that was the main thing like with Jordans. It was just that innovative design.
Hmm.
Like just bringing something new to the court that they never seen before.
Yeah.
Like every time, like
Every
even like
time.
all the way back to like the 11s, 14s, like
Yeah.
every sneaker was like, damn, like we never seen nothing like that before.
That joint was crazy.
So I actually bring like pair of sneakers that you felt real cool about,
Hmm.
anything like that. So what you bring with you?
Some shoes I bring with me. Well, right now my favorite pair of shoes would have to be the Stan Smith Adidas
Okay,
because
that's the
they're
navy blue too.
yeah the navy blue colorway.
Nice.
They're they're very versatile. Like I said, I listen to artists like Kanye, Donald Glover. Uh, who's another versatile artist? Well, those two really. But yeah, like it's a versatile shoe, just like them. They do a whole bunch of stuff. So I feel like I need to express myself as many ways as possible.
Yeah,
So with these shoes, man, I could wear a totally different outfit and it'll still look good.
right.
So that's why I liked it. I like those shoes.
That's one cool thing I like about Stan Smith. It's like it's kind of like the opposite of the three. Like it's so simple,
So simple.
but it's like it's so dope at the same time
Yeah.
too. It's just like like you could wear like you said you could wear them with anything,
Hmm.
and like you can go from like skating in them to like you could probably wear them with like a blazer and a t-shirt under it. And, like that shit would probably still look dope.
Yeah, and it's crazy because you can really, what am I trying to say? You can really like compare the sneaker to the process of making a beat because it's a lot of times where I was making a beat and I feel like I needed to do more to it.
Yeah,
But whenever I showed it to anybody else, they're like, "Oh, it's cool like that." So sometimes being simple is like the best.
right.
Yeah,
That's
not
tight.
doing too much.
I know thought like that. Like the beat is so simple, but
Yeah,
it's so dope. Just like the
it's
sneakers.
dope. Yeah, and Tyler the Creator, he do a lot of that. making a simple beat, but it's so dope. So
Yeah, yeah, I'm a big Tyler fan too, so
word.
I could definitely see that. So like, what about like other like? Do you like? Well, I know you said like as far as music wise, like you trying not to stay in like a box.
A box.
So like, as far as like fashion wise, do you like try like is it the same thing? Like I know a lot of people like they try to stay loyal to like certain brands and
Yeah.
or like certain styles. Like I'm gonna be that I'm gonna have that skater look or
Mm-hmm.
that dope boy look or whatever look
Yeah.
you're going for. Like that's the look. But like
Well, as far as fashion wise, no, I'm not trying to stay in the box. I'm honestly trying to like find like just a dope wardrobe, you
yeah
know. Cause right now, really, I thrift a lot, and that's really about like how I,
yeah
and sometimes I order stuff offline, but really those are the two ways I get my clothes thrifting and offline.
but
So staying in a box, nah. I'm really trying to find myself fashion wise.
word.
Yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah.
So like back to the music. So like what's like the most recent stuff you've been working on?
Um, the most recent stuff I've been collabing with a lot of artists on the campus of South Carolina State. It's a lot of talent out there. It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of undiscovered talent. Period.
Yeah.
So really, I've just been working on collaborations with other artists.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you working on a project dropping soon or anything like that?
Um, Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to be satisfied with a more of a collective sound than just certain singles. Cause some songs I feel like they shouldn't go on the same EP.
Word.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to build my catalog and then arrange my yeah.
So like even though you produce stuff, do you
Mm-hmm.
like work with other producers or like is it just like, J. Cole type thing, like I'm trying to produce and rap, over
Yeah.
everything.
Um. So you saying do I hang around other producers?
Now like do you work with other producers like as far as like
Oh, like buying the.
yeah, like
Oh,
would they supply you with a beat?
yeah.
Cause like, especially like when you
Yeah.
said like Kanye and Childish Gambino, some of your big influences, they produce some of their own stuff at the same
Yeah.
time they work with other
They do
people
work
too.
with other
So
people. Yeah. I mean, I'm open to work with anybody as long as the beat dope, man. I just work with them. A lot of people who I work with, as far as buying beats, would be Audacious Apu, Von Debo, Doc Bangers, uh, Nick McConico. It's a lot, man. Yeah. So I mean, I know those people personally, so it's nothing for me, to trust that they're gonna make a dope beat.
yeah,
So yeah.
that's what's up. Um, for people who like aren't familiar with your sound or anything, like
Hmm.
what's your like what's the main thing that you would like to say about like your sound?
My sound is so contradicting because I don't want my sound to be completely boring,
Or
but I want to get a message out there. It's a lot of messages that I want to, let people know without boring them with the monotone song about, being, let's say, uh, like doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just stuff like that. I don't want it. I want it to be enlightening, but yet not so boring.
or
Yeah. So, that's really how I would describe my sound.
okay,
Yeah, but I do have like some music which I just completely have fun.
yeah,
And that's what it's all about. It's no certain kind of way to there's no certain kind of way to portray your music. That's how I feel. You gonna have some songs where you have fun. You got J. Cole and Bitches. Yeah, I
yeah,
know you heard that. And then you got J. Cole and just another song that he's trying to get a point across.
word.
So yeah, that's how I feel.
That's kind of cool you said because like I feel like now like socially conscious music is coming back into style.
Hmm.
Like like J Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Kanye still he still has messages in a lot of his music too.
Yeah,
Like pretty much the whole Yeezus album. and stuff like that. So it's cool to see like people are still trying to make music that has a message,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, it's like we gotta make music that's fun too.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you don't want to bore the people. You still want to like the main thing is still to entertain people.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because people are catching on. Believe it or not, I didn't expect for. I like the Kendrick album.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't expect for a lot of people to like it though, because the fact that it's different.
Yeah.
So like when I was asking people around, they were saying, "Yeah, man, it's jumped." I was like, "You really like it, nigga?" But
So did that make you like change the way you do music at all? Like people like this, so maybe I could experiment a little more. Like I want to.
Yeah, I feel like I could do that. I just got to make sure I be on my P's and Q's.
Word.
Because there's other people doing it a whole lot better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to make sure you keep up.
Word, definitely.
The crowd. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. You got any like last words you want? Let people know where they could reach you, where they could listen to your music and all that.
All right, y'all. MackThe3rd signing out with my man's Jason. You can go with Jason.
Yeah.
With my man's Jason. Follow me on Instagram at MackThe3rd, MackThe3rd. I don't really use Twitter like that, but I'll just put it in the description.
Right. Yeah, I'll put it right there.
SoundCloud, MackThe3rd. If not, it'll be in the description.
Where I'll keep y'all updated on that.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Well, always a pleasure having a good conversation, man. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. As always, you can follow me on Instagram, J_FM_S. You can also follow me on Twitter at HeartNSole Kicks with a Z. And like, comment, subscribe, share, spread the word, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all checking out the video. I appreciate everything. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Word.